And welcome to the Castle tonight. We have pregame festivities, and let's join public address announcer Jamie Feldheiser for tonight's senior night festivities.
Jared has been a member of the Norwell basketball program for 4 years. He played soccer for 3 years, has been a member of the track team for 2 years, and played 1 season of football. He's also the leading candidate to be Norwell's Intern of the Year. Jared's favorite basketball memory is cutting down the nets at Norwell after winning the sectional championship last year. Jared's future plans are to attend Purdue University. Jared Conrad. Our final senior is Eli Riley. Eli is the son of Ron and Candy Riley. Eli has been a member of the Norwell basketball program for 4 years. He played football for 4 years, and next spring he will play for the baseball team for the 4th year. Eli is a 2-year member of National Honor Society and has been involved with the Champions Together program for 3 years. He has been a member of Student Council for 1 year. Eli's favorite basketball memory is winning the sectional title last year on this floor in front of our fans. Eli's future plans include majoring in business or sport management at an undecided college. Eli Riley. Fans, let's give these 2 seniors one final round of applause.
All right, so that was tonight's senior night festivities. Norwell honoring its 2 basketball seniors tonight ahead of the Norwell Bluffton game. We'll be back with you in about 10 minutes for a full pregame alongside Scott Menser and Christian Bohetta. So join us in just a few minutes as Norwell and Bluffton is 20 minutes from tip.
Thank you for logging on to this broadcast on wellscountyvoice.com. Since the onset of COVID-19, we have all had to experience social distancing. And this is true with high school sporting events. Our school administrators are doing their best to keep our kids, teachers, administration, and their families healthy. We are honored to be a part of the solution to contain and overcome this, as well as promote our student athletes. We wouldn't be able to bring this broadcast to you if it wasn't for our sponsors you hear throughout the broadcast. Please shop their businesses, use their services, and tell them thank you.
And welcome to the Castle in Ossian. We're getting set for Wells County's premier basketball rivalry featuring Norwell and Bluffton this year under a very different set of circumstances, but the game is happening with immediate family members in attendance. Good evening, friends. Alongside Christian Bohetta and Scott Metzer, I'm Derek Decker. Pleasure to be bringing you Norwell basketball as well as Bluffton basketball here on The Voice. And we're bringing out the three-man crew because it's a rivalry game, so very happy to do this here tonight. Scott, Bluffton comes in at 2-2, couple of pretty impressive wins, and quite frankly, mostly on the back of fantastic and outstanding senior Hayden Nern.
Yeah, I mean, as Hayden goes, so do the Tigers. And I mean, that's really going to be the key tonight. Does Hayden get off quickly, and can he continue to be effective throughout the stretch of the game? And if you really look down through the stats of the rest of this Tiger team, there's really nobody else who stands out as kind of their secondary scorer. They got a bunch of guys who will contribute here and there, but they've yet to really find that second go-to guy. And if you look at that Concordia game where they lost pretty handily and they got behind very early, it's because Hayden didn't get on the board.
Right.
And so Hayden's got to get off to a quick start, and if he doesn't, it could be a tough night for the Tigers. I hate to say that. The other tough thing for the Tigers is Coach Grouse in his first year. And this is a tough year to be in your first year, right? I mean, he literally had no time to work with these kids. And boy, talk about a guy who's stepping into some huge footprints. You know, you look back on the previous Bluffton coaches, you know, from last year, Coach Benedict, before that, Coach Lysing, and you got guys who have been coaching for a long time. Coach Benedict had over 400 wins, Coach Lysing over a couple hundred wins, and here's Coach Grau stepping into that role and literally just has days to kind of throw this team together and figure out what you do.
Yeah, very interesting situation, too, coming over from the girls' side. Lots of coaches have talked about the change that brings along with it. Talked to Mike McBride about that before tonight's game, and he said it's different. He's coached girls in the past. Of course, his wife, Lisa, the coach at Carroll, a long time ago, tremendous player at IPFW at the time. But, yeah, it's just an interesting kind of set of circumstances this year. Christian, Norwell is in a similar boat, although some other guys are starting to emerge. Luke McBride, the unquestioned leader of this squad.
Yeah, no doubt. And he emerged last year as, standout freshman, started getting looks in the area. People really started recognizing his name, and Bounce on Twitter, for what it is, said that this Norwell team it's kind of like a Hayden Nern situation. Is if he's on, then they're going to have a good night. And I think they have probably some more developed players around him. You have Luke Graft and then the guy inside Brody Bolin. But yeah, I think if Luke gets hot tonight, it'll be a good night for the Knights.
Yeah, some of those pieces are starting to emerge. Coach McBride talked about their development ahead of tonight's game. Norwell coming off a 74-42 thrashing in the second half last night of Adams Central over at the Hangar. They dropped 30 points in the third quarter. The offense really came alive for the first time this season. You are listening to the Billy Ann's Supper Pub pregame show. Billy Ann's Supper Pub is located in downtown Bluffton and is your local source for Tex-Mex burgers and some of the best American food in the area. We're going to take a timeout ourselves and return with the balance of the pregame show right here on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
When looking to sell or buy a home in Wells County, it's so important to work with an experienced full-time agent from the local area. I'm Bev Grish, and I'm beginning my 24th year helping families in the real estate business and would love to guide your family through the process. When you choose to work with a local agent who knows the Wells County market, you are a step ahead. I have built good working relationships with local lenders, realtors, inspectors, contractors, and appraisers, and it helps the process go smoothly. Whether you are buying your first home, a larger home, investment property, dream home, selling a long-time family business, or downsizing into retirement, I'm here to help. Heartfelt thanks for supporting me 24 years in the real estate business I truly love. Bev sells Wells at 466-1822.
Did you sprain your ankle playing with your kids last night? Have you had a nagging pain while training for an upcoming race? Or do you have an upcoming surgery? Indiana Physical Therapy understands how important and valuable your time is to you. At Indiana Physical Therapy, we can schedule you within 24 hours at any of our 19 convenient clinics. IPT has been a trusted part of your community for over 32 years. With trusted results, you can count on Indiana Physical Therapy to get you better, faster. You don't need a referral from your doctor, and all insurances are accepted, including Anthem. IPT is your choice for physical therapy. So what are you waiting for? Call Indiana Physical Therapy right now at 260-209-2464 to schedule an appointment, or go online to indianapt.com. Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Nick Huffman, a Bluffton High School graduate, is ready to help you buy, sell, or build your dream home. If you're ready to start a new chapter in your life, now's the time. With historic low interest rates, houses are moving at lightning speed. Whether you need single-family, multifamily, agricultural, commercial, property management, mixed use, or land development, give Nick a call or text at 827-8255 or send him a message on Facebook at Real Estate by Nick Huffman. Nick is located at the Stephan Group at 107 West Market Street in Bluffton. His number again is 827-8255. Do you or a loved one need extra help managing your finances or making sure monthly bills are getting paid correctly and on time? Are you concerned that you or a senior parent may inadvertently provide sensitive financial information to scammers and fraudsters? Then contact Senior Money Life today at 260-296-0437 to get the help you need to stay safe and enjoy life more. Senior Money Life, located in Bluffton, Indiana, is here to help make life easy, providing you with a wide range of services including banking assistance, bill pay, budgeting assistance, financial monitoring, and insurance advocacy. Contact Preston Carr, Daily Money Manager at 260-296-0437 to learn more, or visit their website, seniormoneylife.com. Senior Money Life is a division of Christian Care Retirement Community. Senior Money Life is not a financial institution or a trust company.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic in Bluffton. My goal with chiropractic treatment is to make you feel and function better by providing neurostructural corrections to help put your spine back into alignment, to strengthen your nerve system, and to relieve nerve pain. We strive to help you heal and stay healthy for years to come. Our full-service chiropractic team in Bluffton provides corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, along with spinal and postural screenings.
Hi, I'm Dr. Nick Altair, and I'm proud to join the team here at Corrective Chiropractic. Our goal is to figure out what is causing your pain and restore movement to the optimal level. From infants to older adults, chiropractic is a safe way to manage growing pains and other body trauma. Did you know that chiropractic care can strengthen your overall immune system? Give us a call at 260-353-1400. Chiropractic care can help you on your journey to the best version of you.
Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Hello, this is Tim Stephan Financial Group. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving forward. We must balance staying safe and moving forward towards our needs and goals. We are here to help you with your future planning. Stephan Financial Group, located at 110 West Cherry Street, Bluffton, Indiana, would like to help you with your retirement, Roth IRAs, investments, and savings plans. Call me, Tim Stephan, or Rhonda Vandentop, 260-824-8175. And at that same location is Tim Stephan Insurance. We like to help folks with their personalized Medicare supplement, health, life, and long-term care plans. Securities and insurance offered through Thurston Springer Financial, registered broker-dealer, member FINRA and SIPC, and Indiana Insurance Agency. Corporate headquarters in OSJ 9000 Keystone Crossing, 7th floor, Indianapolis, Indiana 4672440. Tim Stephan is a registered associate of Thurston Springer and is doing business as Stephan Financial Group. Stephan Financial Group is independent of Thurston Springer.
American Mortgage Service Company, located at 1169 North Main Street in Bluffton. We specialize in helping individuals realize their dream of homeownership by providing a top-notch, best mortgage experience. We offer a wide variety of loan programs and the most current rates available. Contact Angie Top or Jessica Best at 260-353-3300 or apply online at bluffton.americanmortgage.com. That's 260-353-3300.
American Mortgage, Equal Housing Lender, Indiana State 11063, NMLS 8246.
And welcome back to the Castle. Just a couple minutes from the national anthem, followed by the starting lineups. Derek Decker alongside Scott Menser and Christian Bohada here tonight as we look at some of the tendencies of the series. Norwell has won 8 straight overall against Bluffton. The last time the Tigers won here at the Castle was back in 2008, so a lot of streaks on the line. And, Scott, I would argue one of Bluffton's best opportunities in that stretch to get a win here at the Castle tonight.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you would certainly think so when you look at how both teams have started off the season. But again, I mean, I think this Bluffton team is really still trying to feel out who they are. At least the last game against Garrett, Coach Grau threw out, probably a dozen different rotations. And as he put it when I talked to him in the postgame show, he's really trying to figure out rotations during regular season because, again, he had no time to really work with his team to figure out what those rotations were going to be. So, and again, to your point, I think both teams are a little bit in that situation, but you're right. If they got a shot at breaking that streak, it may be tonight.
Yeah, it's just a tough, everybody's kind of in the same boat. Norwell has had a couple moments where they've had a couple kids on quarantine, and obviously at this moment tonight, everybody's ready to go, everybody's healthy. The 2 seniors tonight, Jared Conrad, Eli Riley, will get the nod in the starting lineup for Mike McBride's team, as, of course, Mike McBride and Carl Grau have a long history. Speaking of former Bluffton coaches, Kevin Lysing was on the 3-man officiating crew here at the Castle last night as the Norwell Lady Knights took down Warsaw in a terrific battle here at the Castle. We'll have to take a break during the national anthem. We'll return with the starting lineups after this on The Voice.
Hey, I'm Nathan from Shelton Financial Group. As we approach and enter the holiday season, we hope and pray for safety for you and your family. At Shelton Financial Group, our goal is to build long-lasting, deep, personal connections with people like you. That's why we take a different approach to helping our clients find financial freedom. Come visit us at our new location on the north end of Ossian in the old bank building, or call us at 260-436-7006. Nathan Shelton, Investment Advisor Representative of USA Financial Securities, member FINRA SIPC, a registered investment advisor.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Welcome back to the Castle once again. Let's join public address announcer Jamie Feldheiser for tonight's starting lineups.
The starting lineups for tonight's varsity contest, beginning with the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Bluffton Tigers. Starting at a guard, a 5'9" junior, number 3, Lucas Hunt. Starting at the other guard, a 6' senior, number 12, Seth Bennett. Starting at forward, 6'2" junior, number 10, Harrison Schreiber. Starting at the other forward, 6'3" senior, number 20, Aiden Nerd. Starting at center, 6'4" senior, number 52, Will Hall. And our coach of the Bluffton Tigers in his first season with the program is Carl Grau. And here is the starting lineup for your Norwell Knights. Starting at a guard, a 5'11" senior, number 4, Eli Riley. Starting at another guard, a 6'1" sophomore, number 24, Luke McBride. Starting at the other guard, a 6'1" senior, number 20, Jared Conrad. Starting at a forward, a 6' sophomore, number 12, Luke Grant. And starting at the other forward, 6'3" sophomore, number 40, Brody Fuller.
Once again, those starters for Bluffton, it's Hunt, Schreiber, Bennett, Nern, and Ball for head coach Carl Grau. 2-2 in his first season at Bluffton. Of course, longtime coach on the girls' side as well. And for Norwell, it's Riley, Graff, Conrad, McBride. And Bolin for head coach Mike McBride in his 5th season, 65-39 here at Norwell, 184 and 185 in his 17th season overall after a long stint at Cherubusco. It's Andrew Hoffman, Jeff Lytle, Tommy Muth, our 3-man officiating crew tonight here at the Castle, and Wells County's premier basketball rivalry is underway. The tip won by the Tigers.
So 3rd different starting lineup in the 3 games that I've done so far.
How about that? And you mentioned the moving pieces for both of these squads as Bluffton tries to penetrate the baseline. It's Nern who's doubled down there. So Norwell normally will set up in man, although
I would encourage them to do zone and force the Tigers to shoot the basketball. They're not very effective yet from the 3-point line. And there you see Nern, very capable scorer. That's a good sign for the Tigers to see Hayden get off early.
Nern just kind of creating his own space down near the left block. And there's a back cut for McBride, had it knocked away by Harrison Schreiber. It'll stay with Norwell.
Tigers do bring back 3 starters from last year, Lucas Hunt, Harrison Schreiber, and Hayden Nern. But again, different starting lineup all 3 games that I've covered.
Bowl in the inbound pass from McBride, and they try to work a curl screen for him. 3 wasn't there as Schreiber recovered well. Bluffton in switching man so far on their first defensive set. Graff got open under the bucket on the feed from Bolin.
Yeah, good ball movement by the Knights.
Graff not a prolific scorer, averages just 3 points a game, but the finish there to tie us at 2. Both teams are successful on their opening offensive set.
I like the idea of the Knights pressing a little bit on the ball handler, bringing the ball up. I think that could be effective.
Yeah, I was just about to mention something about that. I was watching their Adams Central game last night, and I saw them do that. It's kind of a 1-2-2 press there.
Norwell by far had their best outing last night against Adams Central. It turned out to be a 74-42 victory. And Lucas Hunt lost track of where he was on the floor, stepped on the sideline there on the pass. Turnovers will be a key in this game as well. Bluffton averaging 13 a game. Norwell averaging 12. That got cut down a lot last night. Knights were able to keep it in single digits. But the difference for Norwell, where they were at a year ago, is McBride is blocked near the rim. And then an outlet pass and a left-handed finish from the right side for Seth Bennett. But the difference a season ago, Norwell was good at creating turnovers and runouts. This year, only getting 9 steals a game. And so not forcing the defensive pressure that they were a season ago. Obviously, that comes with losing a near 2,000-point scorer in Will Geiger in the middle. Riley splits defenders and goes off glass to tie it again.
Great drive by Riley, just cutting through the defense there.
I would expect the pace in this game to be pretty good. I mean, I think Norwell's defense has struggled this year, at least out of the gate. Bluffton's hasn't been great either. Had some success on a couple of their wins. Conrad will try a 3 and hit it on his senior night. Jared Conrad with the 8th point of his varsity career.
Is that right? No kidding. Not good for him on senior night.
Yeah, good touch for Conrad as he is given some good minutes right now. Started in the Carroll game to open the season as Graft and Colbert were out on quarantine. Expect to see Colbert here soon. Bailey is set at the scorer's table as well. Oh, Conrad around a defender, goes baseline.
A couple of easy buckets, and no question Coach Brown needs to talk about it.
A timeout called. 5 points for Jared Conrad here in the opening few moments. We'll break quickly and return on The Voice.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
Welcome back to the Castle. Scott, Norwell's been very efficient, scoring on all but one of their possessions here to start.
Yeah, and some easy buckets too. So Tigers really need to tighten things up a little bit. And unlike the Garrett game, I think this is the first substitution Coach Corral has made in the first 3 minutes of the ball game.
So there's a kick by Leighton Bailey. So Colbert has not checked back in yet, although Bailey replaced Conrad, who gave him 5 points in the first 3 minutes. No fouls yet tonight. Very similar to last night's game on the girls' side here at the Castle, just not very many fouls. In fact, at Adams Central last night, the two teams combined for 13 free throws. So very free-flowing game over at the hangar as well. Defensive pressure, turn it up. That was deflected by Luke Graff, so it'll stay with Bluffton near the mid-court stripe, but the defense has definitely become more active this side of the timeout.
Norwell's defense is definitely way more aggressive than Bluffton's is early on. We'll see how that changes throughout the game.
Graff got a hand on it, forced Nern to give it up. Baseline Nern again. You can definitely tell this Bluffton offense, as Norwell's with McBride, is run kind of through Nern as Graff gets the steal. The outlet to Riley and the finish.
Yeah, another layup for the Knights.
And that comes off a live ball turnover, which we just mentioned Norwell hasn't been great at doing this year, at creating. And this time they get a run out. Almost another steal as Norwell's trying to trap, and they do get the steal.
This defense giving Bluffton fits so far.
That is a turnover returned by Riley, trying to do a bounce pass through traffic. McBride was underneath the basket left, but a couple of the Bluffton defenders in there. And how about another steal? Boy, Bluffton offense struggling to get anything going as it's 13-4 out of the gate.
Well, they're doubling Hayden Nern. They're double teaming him, and as long as they shut him down, Bluffton struggles.
There's Nern getting open. Riley flies by him. Nern was way long on the three. And McBride in transition again. Well, McBride actually had that caught up in between his legs. It'll be a jump ball, and it'll stay with Norwell. As we'll see Caden Gerber check in for the first time for the Tigers, as well as John Colbert for Norwell. Also Andrew Ball in for Bluffton.
Norwell couldn't ask for a better start. I mean, they're out and running, and looks like they're just kind of out hustling this Bluffton team so far.
Well, again, a lot of the points have come off of turnovers so far. McBride splits them again, gets his own rebound. Now it's loose, and Bluffton had the loose ball for a moment, poked out by McBride, so it'll go back to the Tigers.
Well, I hate to keep sounding like a broken record so early, but Norwell getting into the paint just too easily right now for Bluffton.
And you can tell a lot of that coming off the drive, too, from their guards. Norwell still doesn't have an experienced post player. Brody Boland's come a long way in his first 7 varsity games, but still built like a football player, plays like a football player. Tremendous work ethic, though, as Jared Conrad's going to check back in here for the Knights.
Well, why leave him out? He's got the high hand early.
Right.
It's tough for an opponent when you don't have a lot of a scouting report on Conrad.
Yeah, that's a good point, Bo. Conrad leads all scorers at this point as Nern the miss and Colbert the board. That's better transition defense that time by Bluffton as McBride was cut off on the baseline. The post feed to Bolin and the reach by Will Ball. First foul of the game.
Yeah, Will had 12 points against Garrett. And, if I was going to say there's a secondary scorer on the floor, it may be Will. So the Tigers don't want to see him pick up early fouls.
Ball to 6'2 senior. McBride caught the inbound, lost it for a moment, but a good recovery, and it is 15-4 Knights.
Yeah, good awareness of where he was.
So they continue the pressure, almost get another turnover.
They have really active hands early. I mean,
no kidding.
Their hands are in passing lanes.
Look at Conrad get after it. How about that? Off of Hayden Nern and Jared Conrad creating another turnover.
Well, you can't ask for more hustle than that, just getting on the floor. Got rewarded there by Bluffton guy being out of bounds and touching the ball. Created a turnover. Man.
Obviously a lot to play for Jared Conrad tonight on his senior night, which is just odd happening in December, but that goes along with a long laundry list of other things this year as Luke Graff called for the bad screen. First foul on the Knights. Turnovers have been aplenty here in this first quarter, really for both teams, but more so for Bluffton. And the difference between that turnover is the fact that Bluffton does not get a transition chance.
Yeah.
Norwell gets to set up the zone press.
As you said, the pace is It's picked up. I mean,
yeah,
like only 2 fouls in the game.
You know, that's a good shot by Will Ball.
Yeah,
I thought he was going to have a pretty unabated shot to the lane.
Well, and Will's pretty effective kind of around the elbow area in the paint area, so you can't lay off on him.
9-point Norwell lead, as that was the first basket in quite some time for Bluffton. Conrad looking for the cutter, now Graft, as he tries to penetrate. Graft again, top of the key. Bluffton's defense has been solid on this set so far. Colbert cut off, and now the turnover. So that was definitely Bluffton's best defensive effort. Nern lost it, and a jump ball will keep it with the Tigers.
Tough. I thought maybe it was going to be a travel there, but ref said he was wobbling it. So.
Yeah, didn't have possession clearly as he went up for the shot. Harrison Schreiber is into the game for Bluffton, as is Eli Riley for Norwell. Bolin back in as well, Bo.
Yep. Try to get that big inside presence there, as they didn't realize it, but they were small. They were all guards on the floor, a couple shooting guards.
Inside of a minute to go in the opening quarter. Nern trying to force up a shot from the baseline, and he manages to get it up and in over the front of the rim. 4 points for the senior, who averages 24. And it's 15-8, so Bluffton's responded with a little 4-point mini run. Bolin checks it, and the dig by Andrew Ball creates the steal, and now Bluffton likely to slow things down and hold for one
I'll tell
shot.
you what, if the Tigers can get a bucket here and end this quarter only down by 5, I think they're pretty fortunate.
Yeah, you feel pretty good about your chances, right? That's a turnaround.
Yeah, force that one up.
Agreed, and now Norwell.
And left them with plenty of time. Yeah, I really would have preferred them to play last shot there.
Nern tried to draw the body contact. Didn't get the call. Just one foul apiece in this first quarter. 5 seconds, Riley on the right wing. Colbert, they got to get something going quick. McBride, one bounce, fading at the buzzer, off the front of the rim. And the first quarter comes to a close. So it was mostly Norwell after the first few moments, as they lead at 15-8 after one on The Voice.
Always going to have sibling rivalry, and it's no different with the Heidi brothers. They went and built 2 dealerships right next to each other and filled them up with new Chevys, Jeeps, Buicks, Chryslers, Dodge Rams, and more. And some of the best late model pre-owned vehicles around, just so they could compete for your business with service, selection, and price. The choice is yours. Heidi Automotive Group in Bluffton, just 20 minutes south of Fort Wayne.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you, or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
Norwell on top 15-8 here at the Castle. Norwell coming off of back-to-back victories over Heritage and Adams Central. A couple teams Bluffton we'll see later in the season. But this Norwell team trying to find its footing after losing its first 5. Well, that's nice. Tommy Muth starting to count here, as Norwell apparently too late getting out of the timeout. It's always a good way to set the tone.
Yeah.
Bailey looking for the cutter as Graft nearly lost the handle. You can just tell, and we've made this note a couple times, this Norwell team is made up of a lot of football players. That's just kind of the way it is right now. Bolin's doubled. Bailey, good feed to Bolin, and he couldn't get the finish. And then a foul on the rebound. That's a missed opportunity for Norwell.
He made a good pump fake, didn't draw a foul, but no contact, should have easily finished that right underneath the rim.
I think you're right, Bo. I think Bolin was anticipating a little bit of contact there and got a little too strong off the window. That's just not a good decision by Max Stoppenhagen, throwing it right in the middle of 3 defenders.
You can telepath the pass, too.
Yeah.
You guys could read his eyes pretty easily.
Colbert turns the corner, and a foul on his way to the rim. So John Colbert headed to the stripe. A less than ideal 7 for 18 start at the free throw line for him this year. And it's the first free throws for either team tonight. The struggle continues for Colbert at the line, which is interesting because he's got the ability to make some three-pointers. We know he had 17 points at DeKalb last Friday night. Really, that was kind of a coming-out party for him as he's trying to emerge as potentially Norwell's second option.
It's going to be interesting. Nern not on the floor right now, just to see where this offense runs through. No Will Ball, no Hayden Nern.
So Colbert comes up empty on both. And a couple missed opportunities there for Norwell offensively. Kind of leaves the door open for Bluffton here.
Yeah, it's definitely 4 points. I feel like Norwell could have.
Good drive and score by Andrew Bull. So as you know, as lopsided as you feel it might be, as much as Bluffton's had trouble getting into the scoring column, only down 5, minute and a half into the second quarter. Bolin managed to pick that one out of the air and rises from the short corner. Another miss, and Bluffton cut this thing down to one possession.
Yeah, this is what you get in rivalry games. It's just doesn't matter if one team's better than the other, really. It's always going to be pretty close.
Schreiber from the left side, +1.
Yeah, he had a little bit of hesitation there, which gave him a little bit more room to get to the rim. Nice drive by Harrison.
John Colbert nailed with the personal. Just the third team foul on Norwell in this first half. Bluffton with 2. Harrison Schreiber attempting his first free throws of the season here.
And a good couple minutes for the Tigers with Nern on the bench. Now they got Nern back out on the floor, and this thing's a one-possession game, down to 2.
Yeah, and this pace has kind of favored Bluffton now as Norwell hasn't been able to set up the backcourt pressure in the zone, which Bluffton has had so many issues with in this first half. And Norwell's gone dry the last couple minutes on offense. Yet to score here in this second quarter. Bailey on the wing. They throw it into Bolin. It's knocked away. Bluffton gets the steal. Good play by Harrison Schreiber and good awareness on the floor to realize he could toss it as he was still in the backcourt. And Bluffton can tie or take the lead here. Wide open, top of the key, triple for Lucas Hunt. Timeout Norwell as Bluffton has the last 8 points. So in quite a response for Coach Grau and his kids as Bluffton has the 1-point lead. A couple minutes into the second quarter. Break quickly and return.
Kathy Peterson of the Steffen Group is part of a select group of real estate and auction professionals that are changing the game of how real estate and auction transactions are handled. With a strong background in customer service, Kathy believes helping people is the most precious gift she can give and is committed to being a partner with her clients through the entire transaction.
You can contact Kathy Peterson at the Steffen Group at 260-414-6353 or drop her a message at Kathy, CATHIE.Peterson@SteffenGRP.com.
16-15, the Tigers have the lead. It's been quite a turnaround here to start this second quarter.
Yeah, and I think what the turnaround has been the Tigers' defense.
Yeah.
Just been much more sound on this side of the floor.
Yeah, Norwell has not gotten very many good looks in this second quarter. Bailey trying to create one. Happy to be with you here on Wednesday night, just before Christmas, the eve of Christmas Eve. Riley gets free for a moment, short on the 3, and Harrison Schreiber starting to rack up the rebounds for Bluffton.
There's an open look for Norwell, just couldn't knock it down.
Nern over the top. There's the mismatch. Left wing triple, no good. Nern is just dominating Riley right now physically. And he'll rise up. No good. So kind of caught in an in-between zone. And Norwell gets fortunate there as Bluffton got a couple pretty good looks. Riley plays through contact as Hunt hit the deck. And talk about a long stretch without points here for Norwell. Been well over 4 minutes since their last basket.
I like that matchup with Hayden down there. I'd get right back down to him.
I agree with you. I think Nern's got quite the advantage. They went to Bennett for a corner 3 instead. Oh,
yeah,
Luke Graft.
Good ball movement.
Graft was unchecked in transition, and McBride found him for the bucket.
Great hustle by both of those guys there. Good play by McBride, creating a play.
Well, what that bucket does, it allows them to set that press back up more effectively.
Graft is already above his season average and now picks up a reach foul, and that is number 2 on him. So as much as there haven't been fouls in this first half, Graft now in trouble, and he's been a pretty good offensive spark here for Norwell in the first half. We'll see Jake Parker check in for Norwell for the first time. Graft stays out there with, I take that back, now he comes out. Also Will Ball back into the game for Bluffton. Nern will key it in. 17-16 Norwell in a tight one. After initially it looked like Norwell might have a pretty good advantage. There's a jump ball as McBride tied up Nern. It'll stay with Bluffton again.
Great hands there. Maybe the whistle a little too quick, but nevertheless, good job.
This time it's Hunt that gets it in for Bluffton. They run a play for him. McBride recovered well, and they shut down the inbounds play. Now we'll see what Bluffton can do in the half-court offense here.
That's a good shot for Will right there. Oh, just rims out.
Yeah, it was in and out. And again, I was kind of paying attention during warm-ups, and he knocked down a great percentage of those. Schreiber picks up the foul on the rebound, and so it goes back to Norwell. Just a one-point game, and frankly, based on the way these defenses have played in the first couple of games of the season, I thought we'd probably have more points by now. But nevertheless, it's been Bluffton really tightening up in this quarter. Just 2 points. Now Parker gets
Nice
free
find.
under the basket.
Great find from Leighton Bailey to Parker. I saw him look there a couple times and decided to take a chance there.
Parker, now 11 points in his varsity career. So a couple guys getting into the scoring column that don't normally for Norwell. Parker also had a tremendous JV game. Norwell won comfortably there. Knights also took the freshman game 20-18, so going for the sweep tonight. Nern from the short corner, he's tripled.
Triple team.
Yeah, and just tough. And it's going to leave somebody open, but Norwell actually recovered very well out of that. Ball trying to back down Bolin. He's blocked, and it'll stay with Bluffton, but good defensive effort by Brody Bolin.
Yeah, a couple football guys going at it
right.
down there, right?
A couple tremendous linemen in their respective conferences, both receiving all conference honors this year. Well, Nern found himself in space. Doesn't find himself open that often, and then a hard fall to the ground for Harrison Schreiber. Everything's okay. Foul goes on Jake Parker.
It's always a scary play. You see those guys go up like that, get their legs swept off from underneath.
Yeah, and there's it always looks bad, but more often than not, those are not dirty plays, just kind of a result of both guys contending for the rebound. 5th foul on Norwell in this first half. Ball backing down Bolin again. Ball gets it to go. Little teardrop in the lane, and it's a 1-point game once again.
Bolin won that battle last time, and Will said not that time. Nice finish there.
McBride from the elbow. Wow. That's not a shot he misses by that much very often. It's as pure a shooter as there gets, and McBride has just 4 points here in this opening half. Nern, that guy could have been a foul on Norwell again. And now McBride throws it up ahead to Bolin as he hits the deck. Riley open in the corner. Rims it no good. Colbert there for the offensive board and draws the foul.
Yeah, not great position by the Tigers underneath the basket when that shot left his hands.
Hayden Nern picks up the foul.
Just his first. Bluffton fans maybe getting a little fed up.
I love this year, though, because Even in a high school gym, normally you can hear some of the comments.
Yeah.
This year you hear all of them.
You can hear everything.
So Will Ball had to exit. Trying to walk off an entry as John Colbert knocks down the first free throw.
Could be big for Bluffton. It's interesting. He's kind of holding his hand. Don't want
Yeah.
to speculate anything, but
No.
could be make a big impact. As
Well, he's already got that
does.
wrist taped. The left
Yeah.
wrist is taped. So neither one of us are medical professionals. 21-18 Norwell now as Colbert redeems himself after making a pair now at the line. Norwell back to that zone press. This time Bluffton breaks it beautifully, and Nern a nifty move and finish. Bailey the dump off for Bolin. No response. Bluffton can take the lead once again. Lucas Hunt throws up a circus shot. Nern fought for the rebound. He's slow to get up as he kind of comes up holding his back. And Luke McBride buries a transition three.
there's that pure shooting you said he had. You were right. He doesn't really miss much. And
Well, McBride's going to be the best shooter in almost any game Norwell plays in this year for Norwell or their opponent from just a pure shooter standpoint. It's a kid that shot at almost 50% from the three-point line last year. A cool 34% this year to start. And Nern.
There's classic Hayden Nern right there.
Kind of slithers one in. That was just creating offense. 30 seconds left in what has been a swiftly moving first half, and Norwell has a 2-point lead. Probably look for the Knights to hold for the last shot.
Yep.
Hunt not applying too big a pressure. Now he's got the count on Riley with 13. McBride still looking, now sets it in motion. McBride turns, lost it. Bluffton with it. Nern with half a second. Got the shot off the mark at the buzzer. And that's how the first half will come to a close. So all in all, after Norwell jumped out to an early lead, Bluffton battled back, and we've got ourselves a ball game here as we head to the break. We'll be back with the Ossian State Bank halftime show in just a moment on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Soaring high above, exploring our planet. A professional timepiece designed to take flight. Citizen ProMaster. Go beyond.
Daniel's Jewelers, 2155 North Main Street, Bluffton, 824-9643.
Bluffton Tire, you know where they're located. Across the street from Bummy's, right at the entrance to the 4-H Park, has been serving Wells County for over 50 years. Bluffton Tire needs to be the first stop for brakes, struts, front-end alignment, and offers over 20 different brands of tires. Stop by and see Carrie Jennis today or visit online at BlufftonTire.com for online specials and coupons. Bluffton Tire is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Hi, this is Carrie Jennis at Bluffton Tire, and we'll keep you going.
When looking to sell or buy a home in Wells County, it's so important to work with an experienced full-time agent from the local area. I'm Bev Grish, and I'm beginning my 24th year helping families in the real estate business and would love to guide your family through the process. When you choose to work with a local agent who knows the Wells County market, you are a step ahead. I have built good working relationships with local lenders, realtors, inspectors, contractors, and appraisers, and it helps the process go smoothly. Whether you are buying your first home, a larger home, investment property, dream home, selling a long-time family business, or downsizing into retirement, I'm here to help. Heartfelt thanks for supporting me 24 years in the real estate business I truly love. Bev sells Wells at 466-1822.
Ossian State Bank takes great pride in supporting our local basketball programs. We are the only community bank headquartered in Wells County. We've had the same name and downtown location for over 108 years. Ossian State Bank has given in excess of $1 million of contributions back to the community. We are locally owned and operated by many of your friends and neighbors. Stop in soon to see what makes Ossian State Bank so special. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Nick Huffman, a Bluffton High School graduate, is ready to help you buy, sell, or build your dream home. If you're ready to start a new chapter in your life, now's the time. With historic low interest rates, houses are moving at lightning speed. Whether you need single-family, multifamily, agricultural, commercial, property management, mixed use, or land development, give Nick a call or text at 827-8255 or send him a message on Facebook at Real Estate by Nick Huffman. Nick is located at the Steffen Group at 107 West Market Street in Bluffton. His number again is 827-8255.
Did you sprain your ankle playing with your kids last night? Have you had a nagging pain while training for an upcoming race? Or do you have an upcoming surgery? Indiana Physical Therapy understands how important and valuable your time is to you. At Indiana Physical Therapy, we can schedule you within 24 hours at any of our 19 convenient clinics. IPT has been a trusted part of your community for over 32 years. With trusted results, you can count on Indiana Physical Therapy to get you better, faster. You don't need a referral from your doctor, and all insurances are accepted, including Anthem. IPT is your choice for physical therapy. So what are you waiting for? Call Indiana Physical Therapy right now at 260-209-2464 to schedule an appointment, or go online to indianapt.com. Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
American Mortgage Service Company, located at 1169 North Main Street in Bluffton. We specialize in helping individuals realize their dream of homeownership by providing a top-notch, best mortgage experience. We offer a wide variety of loan programs and the most current rates available. Contact Angie Top or Jessica Best at 260-353-3300 or apply online at bluffton.americanmortgage.com. That's 260-353-3300.
American Mortgage, Equal Housing Lender, Indiana State 11063, NMLS 8246. Do you or a loved one need extra help managing your finances or making sure monthly bills are getting paid correctly and on time? Are you concerned that you or a senior parent may inadvertently provide sensitive financial information to scammers and fraudsters? Then contact Senior Money Life today at 260-296-0437 to get the help you need to stay safe and enjoy life more. Senior Money Life, located in Bluffton, Indiana, is here to help make life easy, providing you with a wide range of services including banking assistance, bill pay, budgeting assistance, financial monitoring, and insurance advocacy. Contact Preston Carr, Daily Money Manager at 260-296-0437 to learn more, or visit their website, seniormoneylife.com. Senior Money Life is a division of Christian Care Retirement Community. Senior Money Life is not a financial institution or a trust company.
And welcome back to the Castle. We're at our Austin State Bank halftime show, and Derek Decker alongside Scott Menser and Christian Bohetta tonight. Scott, first half, kind of a tale of two quarters. Norwell comes out early, sets the tone with the press, got a lot of turnovers and transition points. Past that, Bluffton rectified that, got a lot of stops, and they find themselves right in the ball game here at the break.
Yeah, so the difference is when you get a stop, you can't set up that press, right? So your defense allows your offense to really operate more effectively. When Norwell scores, right, then they're in a position to set the defense as Bluffton has to take the ball out from the baseline. So the Tigers' defense, that was the difference. Early on, their defense gave up way too many buckets. Norwell got in the paint way too easily, and then Norwell was allowed to set up their press defense.
Right.
And it made for a bad first three quarters of the first quarter.
So Nern had 8 at the break, and McBride has 7. So they're kind of close to being on pace for their average, but both guys really limited in some fashion, and it was the story of other guys stepping up, which Norwell coach Mike McBride said before the game that was going to be the storyline tonight, is who can step up, who are the secondary guys going to be for both teams.
Yep, absolutely. If you look down the Bluffton stat sheet outside of Hayden Nern, who I think had 8 in that first half, it's a sprinkling of everybody, right? No one person is really stepping into that pure secondary scoring role, which is okay if you get that even distribution for the rest of the game.
So there were 46 points in that first half, and 12 guys got into the book. Let's take another quick break and return with the third quarter on The Voice.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic in Bluffton. My goal with chiropractic treatment is to make you feel and function better by providing neurostructural corrections to help put your spine back into alignment, to strengthen your nerve system, and to relieve nerve pain. We strive to help you heal and stay healthy for years to come. Our full-service chiropractic team in Bluffton provides corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, along with spinal and postural screenings.
Hi, I'm Dr. Nick Altair, and I'm proud to join the team here at Corrective Chiropractic. Our goal is to figure out what is causing your pain and restore movement to the optimal level. From infants to older adults, chiropractic is a safe way to manage growing pains and other body trauma. Did you know that chiropractic care can strengthen your overall immune system? Give us a call at 260-353-1400. Chiropractic care can help you on your journey to the best version of you.
Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Hello, this is Tim Steffen Financial Group. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving forward. We must balance staying safe and moving forward towards our needs and goals. We are here to help you with your future planning. Steffen Financial Group, located at 110 West Cherry Street, Bluffton, Indiana, would like to help you with your retirement, Roth IRAs, investments, and savings plans. Call me, Tim Steffen, or Rhonda Vandentop, 260-824-8175. And at that same location is Tim Steffen Insurance. We like to help folks with their personalized Medicare supplement, health, life, and long-term care plans. Securities and insurance offered through Thurston Springer Financial, registered broker-dealer, member FINRA and SIPC, and Indiana Insurance Agency. Corporate headquarters in OSJ 9000 Keystone Crossing, 7th floor, Indianapolis, Indiana 467240. Tim Steffen is a registered associate of Thurston Springer and is doing business as Steffen Financial Group. Steffen Financial Group is independent of Thurston Springer.
Third quarter just about set to get underway here tonight in the rivalry game. We remind you that it's been 9 years since Bluffton beat Norwell, and that was quite a memorable game as Bluffton took down a team that would eventually go to the 3A state championship that year and fall to Guerin Catholic. It was a 1-point victory. 2 years before that, Bluffton won in overtime in another classic. It's a stretch there where Norwell and Bluffton went back and forth. It's 24-12 Norwell over the last 35 years, and they took down the Tigers 71-43 last year at the Tiger Den behind a strong effort from Will Geiger. Of course, so a lot of different personnel for both teams to start this season.
A couple things I'm looking for in this second half. One is the Will Ball Brody Bolin battle.
I think
just
we're all
to see
looking
how
forward to
those
that.
two match up for the rest of the game.
Now that wasn't even close.
The second one, excuse me, Derek, the second one from the Bluffton's offensive standpoint, if you remember, Lucas Hunt dropped down a 3-ball, and the Norwell defense really slacked off on him, gave him a ton of room, and he went up, fired up the shot, and got it to go down. If they're going to keep giving him that much room, and there he is right now, will he continue to take that long 3-ball shot? And can he convert it?
A tremendous recovery from behind that time. Bailey out in transition from the corner. Almost got the rebound. Now Bluffton pushes the pace. Silly
Seth,
decision.
he should have just taken that right to the rim.
And now Riley tries to draw contact. No foul call. Seth Bennett probably had a pretty good look at a layup there to tie the game.
He did, and he stared down who he was passing it to the whole time as well. I talked about telepathing that pass earlier. In the first half, it's what he did that time, just easy steal for Riley.
Situation of trying to be a little bit too unselfish. McBride on the inbounds. Got it from the corner. Big shot for McBride, just his second 3 tonight. He's into double figures to lead all scorers with 10. Hunt, this quarter guarded by McBride to start things out. Bennett gave the rim a look. There's the Bolin Ball show right now. Ball trying to create something, goes off the heel, gets his own rebound, throws it up, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, nice job there by Ball to just create his own space and then get his own rebound, keep working down there. He's outworking Brody Bolin on that possession there.
Rims the free throw, no good.
You can tell that hand's still bothering him a little bit.
Yeah, that's something that happened late in that second quarter where he was holding one of his hands, and that one wasn't particularly close. Nern, though, the second opportunity and a return trip to the line for the Tigers.
We talked about that left hand of his. Luckily, it's not his shooting hand, but that hand still plays a big factor in shooting the ball.
This Bluffton team, through the first 3 games of the season, only got to the line 15 times and made 6 of them. So
I don't know if you have that stat. How many of them were Hayden Nern?
only a few. So Nern, at this point, after the first 3 games, makes him 4 of 5. So Norwell also is a team that doesn't get to the line much. And if you want to watch good free throw shooting, this is not the game to watch because Norwell is only averaging 52% as Bolin tried to put some English on the pass to McBride and threw it out of bounds. Harrison Schreiber will inbound in front of Norwell's bench. This game has really stayed tight over the last 8 or 9 minutes. Nern, short again, tracks down his own rebound. No box out from Luke McBride. It's not going to make his father very happy. Oh, Will Ball in a spin cycle for the deuce.
No Brody Bolin down there to contest anything. They had Luke Graff guarding him, and that's definitely a mismatch that needs to be watched here. If I was Bluffton, I'd be giving Will Ball the ball every possession that Brody Bolin's not in.
Yeah, Norwell does not have anything outside of Bolin to contend with that size, and another careless turnover.
There's 2 errant passes on back-to-back turnovers, and Bluffton opportunity to take the lead here.
Lucas Hunt will walk it across. This Tiger team, a little bit of momentum coming out of the break. Norwell got the lone 3 from McBride here in this 3rd quarter. But Bluffton's had the better possessions. Ball backing down Graff. Extra pass. Corner 3 for Bennett. Short. And Colbert the board for Norwell. That's a good look for Bluffton.
Good in and out action there. Good box out by Graff on Ball, though, to make sure they didn't secure that offensive rebound. And Norwell needs a bucket this possession.
McBride got free for a moment.
Yeah, that was a good screen to pop him loose.
That was a hard bounce pass to handle, and Bennett couldn't do it. Now McBride pushes the pace. 1-on-3. Oh, yeah, that's just too easy for Will Ball. That's just forcing something for McBride that wasn't there. Now it's Nern. Step back triple. Short. McBride the rebound again. Probably needs to slow things down at this moment. That's what Coach McBride will instruct. So the pace, again, has been pretty good, but both teams kind of hitting a rough spot now offensively. You can credit that to good defense or poorly executed offense. Colbert trying to drive past Ball. Maybe that's how you beat him. Because he drew Ball out from inside the paint and then blew by him. First basket for Colbert. Quick timeout called by Carl Grau. And this one is a full one, so we'll break as well and return on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Hey, I'm Nathan from Shelton Financial Group. As we approach and enter the holiday season, we hope and pray for safety for you and your family. At Shelton Financial Group, our goal is to build long-lasting, deep, personal connections with people like you. That's why we take a different approach to helping our clients find financial freedom. Come visit us at our new location on the north end of Ossian in the old bank building, or call us at 260-436-7006. Nathan Shelton, Investment Advisor Representative of USA Financial Securities. Member FINRA SIPC, a registered investment advisor.
Ossian State Bank takes great pride in supporting our local basketball programs. We are the only community bank headquartered in Wells County. We've had the same name and downtown location for over 108 years. Ossian State Bank has given in excess of $1 million of contributions back to the community. We are locally owned and operated by many of your friends and neighbors. Stop in soon to see what makes Ossian State Bank so special. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Now welcome back to the Castle here in Ossian. Norwell leading Bluffton 29-26 in the annual rivalry game. So glad that it could happen this year. Still several states not playing basketball in the midst of this pandemic. But Indiana has kept things alive, and for the most part, everything's gone according to the plan at the beginning of the season. Hayden Nern gets the inbounds pass. Bluffton can tie the game with a 3. Max Stoppenhagen is back into the game for the Tigers. Nern doubled. Free throw line jumper for Will Ball.
That's a deadly area for Will. You can't leave him alone in that spot.
Will Ball has 8 points now. And that's just a shot that you don't see many guys of his stature have. So it's a good shot to have in his arsenal. McBride tried to flip one up and in, and will go to the free throw line. That's one of the better ones of the night. Got the side eye from Tommy Muth on the far sideline too. McBride good on both.
Well, there's a reason there's a shortage of refs in high school, and
well,
parents are a main reason.
That one was on the lighter side of the comments, though.
I thought it was pretty clever.
I agreed. Nern from 17 buries it. 11 points for the standout senior. 3:10 to go in the third quarter, and this game really has not separated more than 4 points either way, mostly in favor of Norwell since the first quarter. It has been a pretty good definition of a rivalry game. Boland reverses it. Riley will pull the trigger. Short on the 3. And Will Ball the rebound, and Bluffton can retake the lead here. Haven't had the lead in quite some time. Nern shut off by Bailey. Norwell sunk back into a 2-3 zone. And Scott, you mentioned that might be
this is the defense that I would really employ against the Tigers.
Again, it's not a Norwell team that likes to run zone often. Nern, that's the spot of the zone. It was a contested shot, though. McBride, the outlet to Boland. And he's fouled.
Nice pump fake there.
Good find by Luke McBride.
Really is. And big boy Brody Boland running the floor.
I don't like giving ideas on how to defend my home team, but
well, as I mentioned most nights, it's not like I'm sitting here wearing a Norwell quarter zip tonight. Norwell's in front by 2. Brody Boland was just 2 for 10 from the free throw line on the season prior to that attempt.
That's pretty good on that one.
Yeah. I was going to say, that didn't look like he was 2 for 10 on the season. That's
again, this Norwell team,
shot.
Coach McBride has had these kids in here working before school, when school was still in session, working on free throws. No problem.
Yeah, I don't know where you pulled that stat from.
I just made it up. 3-point Norwell lead. Norwell was in a man press that time, and Bluffton breaks it easily. And now a flip by Andrew Ball. That couldn't go. That was a tough shot. Oh, silly turnover, and Ball gets the bucket on the steal from Bowen. Raft on the bounce, looking for McBride. Touch foul called around the perimeter. And that goes on Andrew Ball, his second.
Coming, Red. Coming, Red.
Raft having some trouble getting it in. Finally does to Boland, and he's pushed while he was in the air by Caleb Riley.
See what kind of comments that call draws here.
to the delight of this half of the stand.
Well, and as always, this year we have all the fans on this side.
Right.
But we're always just above the visiting fans, so. Raft having some difficulty. Guarded closely by Andrew Ball for Bluffton. Well, it's going to be close to a 5 count, doesn't it? That's what Carl Grau's saying. I think you got to be about a 10 count by now.
He still hasn't gotten rid of it.
What's the call? I think Norwell got a timeout.
He did.
I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure when that closely guarded stopped, honestly, but.
Well, I just think Tom Muth lost track of what was going on there because Graft had it forever. This is a 30. We'll keep it here. 1:29 to go in the third quarter.
I think they're actually talking about it right now.
Yeah.
You know. Okay, I didn't start counting till 7. Oh, is it 5?
Yeah, that was a long 5. I can recall some. That brings up some great memories. Throw it back to the would have been the 2013 regional over at Belmont on the girls' side, Norwell and Northwood, and the Norwell fans in unison wanted a 3-second call and started counting out loud. Of course, you had a great crowd at Belmont. It was the morning game of a regional. It's one of the definitely the classier moments for Norwell fans, I'd say. Bolin on the low block. Oh, nice find to grab.
That was really nice.
6 points now for Luke Graft, who has played an important role tonight. Went to the bench early in the second quarter with a pair of fouls, but not a lot of foul trouble now, really, for either team. Nobody with more than 2. That's Caleb Riley, who's still in the game for Bluffton.
Yeah, see, this is just a weird offensive set right now for the Tigers. You got no Hayden Nern and no Will Ball. Oh my goodness. That's
Jeff Lytle's going to correct this call. No, he's not. I thought he was. So that's why Bluffton let it go out of bounds. Again, we have our backs to it here, but it certainly looked like that went right off the foot of Luke McBride.
Yeah, it did. He dribbled off his own foot.
Wow. Well, Norwell gets the benefit now with 40 seconds left in the third quarter and a 3-point advantage. Riley, again they go to Bolin. Bolin the turn. Missed it again. Graft chases down the board, though. Norwell resets their offense. And that's just another heads-up play. Luke Graft, the impact that he's had has been
I'd go
great.
right back to Brody. I think that's a great matchup right now for the Knights.
Yeah, no Will Ball in the game, obviously, for Bluffton. 15 seconds. Riley defended closely between the circles.
Maybe a little isolation here.
Wow. Colbert to Bailey. Way short. Offensive board, Luke Graft just ahead of the buzzer. And Luke Graft has mounted 8 points, all of them at the rim, and Norwell will take a 5-point lead into the final frame. We turn in 60 seconds on WellsCountyVoice.com.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Derek Decker, Scott Metzer, Christian Bohada here from the Castle. Rivalry that's meant and played a part in all of our lives over the years. Of course, it makes me sound like I'm pretty old and I'm the youngest one on this broadcast tonight. But there were some real glory days towards the end of the 2000s where this series went back and forth. Both teams were very evenly matched. Bluffton had a long string of some really good teams. And, of course, Norwell had its moments as well over that time period. Norwell's been the dominator over the past decade, winning 9 of 10 and 8 in a row. Out to Ball it goes for a 3 try. So Norwell can extend. They could potentially push back. They had as big as an 11-point lead in the first quarter tonight. Colbert left-handed off the glass.
This run has been with Will Ball on the bench and with Hayden Nern. Hayden just checked back in, but I just don't like the look of this team without at least one of those guys on the floor.
Right.
And I think Will Ball has been a force tonight. And, hey, I know everyone needs a blow now and then, but I think the Tigers need both of them on the floor.
There's a reach on Eli Riley. His first of the game. And the third on Norwell here in this second half. Again, there just have not been very many fouls. In fact, neither team reached the bonus in the first half.
Yeah, I think this is the biggest lead Norwell's had in quite a while, maybe since the first quarter.
Since the first quarter, that's right. They had it up as high as 11, and it was 9 for a while, too. And then Bluffton went on the run. McBride just stole that away from Lucas Hunt.
Great hands.
Colbert passed up an open 3 look. Knights will try to look for a better one. Graft, they won't count the basket. Foul was on the floor. But a good finish nonetheless by Graft through contact. Bucket weighted off.
I think that was smart of Colbert to pass up that 3, you know, get all your guys back. And you know, he was in transition as Bluffton calls a timeout. But you know, smart play by Colbert to draw that out and look for a better shot.
Well, Carl Grau will take a timeout. We'll take one as well and be back.
Always going to have sibling rivalry, and it's no different with the Heidi brothers. They went and built 2 dealerships right next to each other and filled them up with new Chevys, Jeeps, Buicks, Chryslers, Dodge Rams, and more. And some of the best late model pre-owned vehicles around, just so they could compete for your business with service, selection, and price. The choice is yours. Heidi Automotive Group in Bluffton, just 20 minutes south of Fort Wayne.
6:55 to go in the Wells County rivalry game, 39-32. Norwell on top of Bluffton, and they have the ball underneath the basket. You kind of sense Carl Grau taking that timeout, feeling it's danger time here for Bluffton. Colbert the inbounds, and now Riley. Bluffton's done a good job keeping Norwell in check and its shooters in check. Norwell has not, in fact, neither team shot it well from distance. And honestly, neither team's had a plethora of three-point attempts. This is a Norwell team that likes to shoot a lot of them, obviously creates most of its offense that way.
Nice move.
Graft, the spin, and the score.
Yeah,
Luke Graft is having one of the best games of his career.
Definitely the player of the second half, for sure, making the biggest impact on this game right now.
10 points for Graft. Nern from the short corner. Had it deflected. In the corner it goes again to Ball. And Bluffton has had a stretch where they haven't gotten a ton of great looks.
I think this is an important possession for the Tigers.
Norwell's just sucking all the pressure down to Nern whenever he catches it on the baseline.
Yeah, that's 3 guys, and then they do a great job of getting back out. This is good defensive possession here.
Here the Norwell bench trying to get into it. See if Bluffton settles for a shot. Instead, Bolin blocks Ball from behind. And now Norwell another run out, and Riley lost it off his leg.
The bucket there would have made it tough for Bluffton. You know, still plenty of time left in this game.
Oh yeah, plenty of time
for sure. But
and I think the key starts with Will Ball getting back into the game,
and
as you mentioned, Scott, throughout this second half. Yeah, it just feels like Bluffton obviously is at its best offensively with Ball and Nern in the game, and they have not been on the floor together a ton of time in this second half, especially to start this fourth quarter. Nern straight away, finds the cutting Schreiber, out to Hunt for a contested 3 that's way long, and Graff taps it out of bounds, so second chance coming for Bluffton.
Important possession here for Bluffton. I feel like that they need a basket here, get them going again.
Yeah, they've gone on a really long dry stretch here as Bluffton. Nern in front of the Tiger bench. Perimeter-oriented offense. They can't get it to Ball right now. Norwell's doing a good job denying it. Boland's working hard, and now they get the turnover. Graft off to Riley. Lost it again, and this time he's pushed near the baseline by Seth Bennett.
Well, Well, there's Graft again, coming up big.
I'm telling you.
Making a turnover, forcing a turnover there. Great second half from him.
Well, next foul is going to send Norwell to the line. Could this game be decided on the line?
Well, again, two not very good teams going at it on the free throw line. Norwell was just a shade over 50% coming into this game, and they're likely to be there more here in the final stretch. Colbert, they're looking, Norwell's just trying to swing it around the perimeter and looking for Bolin inside, but no reason to force a shot. Norwell's up 9 right now.
Yeah, no shot clock in high school either.
On the baseline, Nern blocked McBride, and that's an athletic play by Nern. Now he tries to do everything himself and a reach on Luke Graft. And that's number 3 on him, and that's the only player with any semblance of foul trouble tonight.
Oh, that's probably a pretty good foul, honestly.
I agree.
Yeah, on the drive.
Yeah, on the drive.
Look, Norwell's been...
Keep them off the board.
Yeah, Norwell's been pretty good half court defensively here in this second half. Ball backing down Bolin, the dig by Colbert. Tough shot by Ball, and the rebound to McBride.
Yeah, we'll force that one.
McBride off to Riley. The deflection. McBride free.
It's off.
In and out. Riley, the offensive board.
That could be a backbreaker right there. Knights holding 11 with 3:40 left.
Well, the way Bluffton has struggled to score, in fact, they haven't scored in this fourth quarter until now, as Hayden Nern on the back cut from Lucas Hunt. Baker's dozen for Hayden Nern tonight, which is well below his 24-point average.
So if you're the Tigers and you want to put someone on the line, who is it?
Well, you take your pick, because honestly, anybody outside of McBride or maybe Riley. So you're looking for Bolin, Colbert, or Graft would be your 3 best options. And at some point, they are probably going to have to start fouling, because we're down to 3 minutes and they're still down 9. Colbert.
And if I'm the Knights, I'm just pounding the air out of the basketball right now.
Well, Graft lost it. Probably could have been a foul there. Oh, and Stoppenhagen just tossed it out of bounds.
That's a killer right there.
Yeah, those are opportunities.
I mean, you just worked for almost a minute to get that ball back, and you just throw it away.
Bluffton's going to have to start executing almost every time down the floor now. Carl Grau telling his kids to start pressuring the basketball more. Still in man. Colbert guarded by Nern, but Norwell's just comfortable to settle in here in their half-court offense. Again, probably not look for anything but a layup.
Yeah, you're going to have to start putting them on the line soon.
Riley, the shot fake, now drives and gets easily to the basket.
Well, like you said, Derek, anything but a layup, and that's exactly what they got. Great job by Riley.
The 3 in response, no good by Nern, which is way deep.
Kind of a desperation 3
is
what it was.
And it's going to start getting desperation time here for Bluffton. As Norwell's in full control right now. Bluffton just has not, well, as Norwell turns it over, Bluffton just has not had the offensive execution in this second half. And definitely here in the fourth quarter, only 2 points, and that was on the layup by Nern just moments ago.
Kind of feels similar to the first quarter Bluffton offense. Only 10 points in that quarter, and they were kind of struggling, kind of caught fire at the end. Second quarter they had much better, but
Nern, as Bailey hit the deck, not a lot of contact there. Nern easily scores. But I think that's a gamble that Leighton Bailey can take in that situation. Norwell up 9 with 90 seconds to go. McBride slips in and finishes.
Wow, good finish.
Nifty move by Luke McBride, 14 for him.
Double team, too.
And Carl Grau's going to use his 4th timeout. Bluffton starting to get desperate. Norwell up 11 late here at the Castle.
Kathy Peterson of the Steffen Group is part of a select group of real estate and auction professionals that are changing the game of how real estate and auction transactions are handled. With a strong background in customer service, Kathy believes helping people is the most precious gift she can give and is committed to being a partner with her clients through the entire transaction.
You can contact Kathy Peterson at the Steffen Group at 260-414-6353 or drop her a message at Kathy, Kathie.Peterson@steffengrp.com.
Minute 16 to go here at Norwell. Knights holding a 47-36 lead. And it's a game where Bluffton was tight really throughout the entire second quarter and the third quarter. Norwell's made their hay here in this early stage of the fourth quarter.
And again, I hate to keep going back to it, but it was that stretch in the third quarter where both Nern and Will Ball were on the bench for the Tigers.
Yeah.
And the Knights made them pay. And then you get behind and you start to rush. You start to put up shots that probably aren't the best shots to take.
Yeah, and you wonder about it too, because remember, neither team's in foul trouble. I mean, there's nothing like that. Ball did have the whatever happened to his, we think, left wrist or his left hand. That happened towards the ends of the second quarter, but we don't, I mean, obviously it doesn't appear to have been impacting him that much. But on the floor now for a while and appears to be okay. Missed a couple free throws in there. Nern falling away. Rim's no good. Brody Bolin, well, Nern tried to foul him. Yeah, they're trying to foul right now with a minute left.
Yeah, they're giving shoves in there.
That's the wrong guy to foul, though, as McBride is Norwell's best shooter.
Well, it would have been better off to foul Brody Bolin there.
Oh, yeah.
They were trying to,
Big
but
time.
I mean, hey, he's 2 for 2 tonight, so you never know.
That's true. Brings his season average up to a whopping 33%. McBride shooting just 74%. I say just because he only missed 4 free throws all of last year in 50 attempts to get over 92%. No problem on that one. McBride did have a 1-and-1 miss at Heritage on Saturday night. That gave the Patriots a chance to win at the buzzer. 3 fell short. Norwell earned its first victory of the season. 2 for 2 goes McBride, and it's now Norwell's largest lead of the game at 13.
Well, the streak is not going to end tonight.
No, it's not. And although we thought it was Bluffton's best chance in quite some time tonight, Norwell had just found the ways late, and Bluffton went dry for too long offensively. Because really, Bluffton's defense, in my opinion, did a good enough job to win the game tonight. And Norwell's going to send in the subs here.
I can agree with you there, Derek. They did do a pretty good job. I mean, under 50 points for Norwell is much better. I mean,
again,
they limited shooters, didn't allow a lot of three-point attempts.
Right.
Norwell had to fight for almost every basket.
Bluffton team that's given up 60 points a game. Bailey missed the front end. Nern for 3. And the senior Jared Conrad getting the rebound. I think after that foul, Norwell's.
Well, a couple of good bookends for Conrad, right? He gets the start, got a quick 5 points, and now he finishes up with a rebound and goes to the line.
His all of his immediate family in attendance here tonight, both his sisters and his parents. Conrad is 1 for 2 from the line on the season, and he's back there at the moment. That's first one's good. So actually, in retrospect, Norwell's been pretty good at the free throw line tonight. They haven't gotten there a ton of times, but they've shot at a pretty good percentage, well over their 52% average. And Norwell's lead is now 15 as they put the finishing touches on Bluffton. A lot of subs checked in for Bluffton as well. Long 3 ball, no good. Stoppenhagen contested for the rebound. Cohen Bailey, who had another, he was well in over 20 points in that JV game.
Yeah, he was.
That was last touch by Bluffton. Norwell can dribble it out here with 16 seconds to go. It's going to take Norwell to 9 straight wins over Bluffton. And the 12-year drought at the Castle for the Tigers will be extended by a couple of years tonight as well. Federspiel off to Bailey. Cohen's going to launch a three and hit it.
That's what he did all in the JV game. Nothing much changed there, even after sitting on the bench the whole game.
11 career points for him. And that will count at the buzzer for Caleb Riley. And this one will come to a close. Norwell finishes Bluffton off late, 54-38 here at the Castle. We'll take a break and return to put the finishing touches on. Norwell over Bluffton on The Voice.
Soaring high above, exploring our planet. Professional timepiece designed to take flight. Citizen ProMaster. Go beyond.
Daniel's Jewelers, 2155 North Main Street, Bluffton, 824-9643.
All right, welcome back to the Castle. We wrap things up with our final thoughts tonight. Derek Decker alongside Scott Menser, Christian Bohata tonight. Scott, it was a game really, we mentioned it, Norwell dominated it early and at the end. Bluffton was really competitive in the middle. In fact, was within 1 or 2 points and a couple times took the lead. But the long scoring droughts in the first and fourth quarter were the demise of the Tigers tonight.
Yeah, Tigers just don't have a lot of outside shooting right now. So it all relies on Will Ball and Hayden Nern on the inside. And you saw how the Knights would just pack that interior.
Yeah.
And when Nern would get the ball, there's 2 or 3 guys around him every time. And they started to do the same thing to Will. And if you don't have anybody from the outside to open up some space, that's what you're going to deal with the rest of the night.
And speaking of that, Bo, Norwell's defense is really starting to find its footing. The 38 by far the fewest they've allowed through 8 games.
Yeah, and like Scott had mentioned, packing that inside, and a lot of times you saw him triple team Nern, as obviously everybody in the area knows he's the best player in Bluffton's team. I mean, you triple team him and take him away, and then you leave Ball to try to make up for his scoring, and it's tough, but honestly, I think the difference in the second half was Luke Graft. He just, he outplayed all other 9 players on the court, getting offensive rebounds, forcing turnovers, finishing at the rim. And as you mentioned, all of his points tonight were in the paint, and that's tough to defend.
Nern did not have a spectacular night by his standards. Still had 15 points, but missed a lot of shots, and Norwell's defense was pretty tight on him. Luke McBride had 16 for Norwell, so neither one of them got to their average in what became a lower scoring game tonight, but Norwell dominated toward the end. Fellas, that was fun. 3-man. It's always fun for a rivalry game.
Yeah, well, thanks for letting me in, guys. I appreciate it.
And a night well spent here at the Castle. That'll do it here from Norwell. The Knights win 54-38 and extend their streak to 9 in a row over Bluffton. On behalf of Scott Menser and Christian Bohata, this is Derek Decker saying so long and God bless.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of high school sports on The Voice Enterprises. Remember, none of this would be possible without the continued support of our sponsors. Please use their services whenever possible, and when you see them, tell them thank you. Join us again next time on The Voice Enterprises.